do people really see me like this? Like, do I look like this to other people, or is it just me? I know she went pink. I don't know, should I go pink too? At first I was like, okay, cute, cool. But now I'm like, girl, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was from the dollar store. My brows feel really overly cakey. I'm just be real, like I'm gonna always be real. This was not the look. But trust me, I noticed everything. I noticed everything. Why can I so visually like see the mistakes? Your opinion matters the most at the end of the day. My energy is attracting. I am attracting. My brain just keeps getting wiser and wiser. I don't know. We're moving on to concealer. So I've been thinking, and I really want to find my, it's coming to me, my natural everyday makeup look that fits me. And I want to find the perfect look for my face that fits my facial features. And I want to be able to say, okay, confidently, this is how I like my face to look, and I feel confident in this look. So I'm not gonna stop until I find the perfect look for me. I have a pretty unique face, I would say. So yeah, let's start, I guess. Okay, I think this is okay. My lips are so dry. I'm trying to wait until I do my lip liner. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're new. My name is Kaylin, and over here I like to do everything from cinematic shorts, vlogs, films. I'm a film major. Today I wanted to get into my wellness, or not wellness, my beauty era. Breakup edition, sadly. I've been feeling kind of down lately, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna figure out how I can make my face look the best of its ability every day. And when I find my look, I'm gonna be unstoppable. Heads turned. Okay, so every day I'm gonna try a new thing with my makeup, and until we overall get a vibe of what I like and what fits my face the best. I'm gonna come kind of closer so that I'm in frame. This is the current state of my face. I know I have a lot of blemishes going on, a lot of scarring, and I'm looking this way because my mirror is over here, and I have a mirror right here too. I just want to really do better. Is this angle good for you guys? Okay, hopefully this lighting is better for you guys. So yeah, let's get started. I guess I'll tell you what my ideal everyday look would want to be. I love skincare first and foremost. Hold on, I don't know what that white stuff is in my brows. So in an everyday makeup look, I kind of actually really like a dewy look, like with my skin naturally. I don't know if you can notice or tell, but I need chapstick. Oh my gosh. I think for a dewy makeup look, a nice glowy base is definitely the vibe. And I like to take care of my skin as best as I can, and this is what I have so far. Obviously I have a really long way to go before I'm like glass skinned. I think what I want in my makeup is to just have it look to where it looks like my skin, have it be to where it looks like my skin, and nobody can tell the difference or tell that I have on makeup. It's just enhancing my features. I think to start, we need to even out my skin, and all of my scars. I'm thinking about the darker parts of my face. I'm gonna go in with this color foundation, and then, but the thing is, I wanted to feel like it's nothing on my face. Oh my gosh, that's way too much all over until the spots are kind of gone. when I get rid of these spots, that's when I don't have to do this part. For my setting spray to like prime my brushes, I'm gonna be using the MAC Fix It. If you want a mattifying setting spray, use On Till Dawn. I haven't really prepared to speak today or like record myself really, but I also just wanted to show like the vulnerable side of me, I guess. Yes, so I go through stuff. We all go through stuff. And I'm just be real. Like, I'm gonna always be real. You know what? Since I don't feel like getting up to get my mirror from the bathroom, I'm gonna use this. Please don't judge me. Mentally, I've definitely been better, but in comparison to the first day of my breakup, I am doing better. And it's only been like, I want to say not even a week, so it's still very fresh. And this is my first relationship, or relationship girl. I was gonna say it's my first relationship that's I'm sorry if I'm all over the place today. I feel all over the place today, like with my words and everything. Girl, I've never been in a relationship. Really, elementary school doesn't count. But yes, my first relationship, and it also lasted way longer than I would have thought. It was just really shocking. I'm not gonna like go into detail, but I'm just like, wow. Okay, that should not have happened. Do you see this large spot? I want to just do better like using brushes rather than beauty blenders, because I feel like they do way more. Okay, we just need to get rid of some of that texture, because with our everyday makeup look, we don't want texture. I have a lot of texture on my cheeks. Okay, to me that looks kind of good. I think it looks really good. Okay, let's do the forehead just to correct some of the spots. This matches my skin pretty well. Anyways, back to my mental health. I don't know what I was talking about, girl. What were we talking about? I feel like this breakup was for the best though, because now I get to really lock in on my goals, myself, and everything along those lines. I feel like I kind of got distracted when it comes to like my self-care. I didn't really do things that made me happy, if that makes sense. Well, I did do things that made me happy, like painting is one thing that really brings me peace, and I didn't really paint that much. And it's just a lot of things that I feel like I could do to better myself individually. Okay, so now we're gonna go with concealer to bring some brightness to my face. I'm gonna just literally do the littlest amount, like in the corners. This has to look natural, okay? Like right here maybe. We're gonna just see what look throughout the week we like best. I'm gonna go like up in here. Like for my nose, I do wanna like contour. I wanna learn how to contour my nose better so that it's snatched all the time. This is my Too Faced concealer. This is really good. It's very much full coverage. That's why you don't even need a lot. It says super coverage. I never even noticed that. Like super coverage in very fine print. Let's go ahead and blend this with our brush. I think when you lock in on yourself, lots of blessings pour in for you, and it's like, wow, like I didn't think that this was gonna happen, but it happened, and it's because I was tunnel vision focused. I didn't have anybody to like distract me, stress me out, and stuff like that. Like once you go single, I'm telling you, your bank account grows, you get thicker, you just, your skin clears up. My skin has been glowing a lot lately, but I've also been breaking out at the same time, so I'm just trying to navigate that. But other than that, yes, like lately I've been looking pretty good, and I feel like my confidence has also went up too. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I would let my partner sometimes define how beautiful I was. Like if they didn't tell me a lot, then I'd be like, okay, maybe it's some things I need to work on, or like maybe I just need to, like, maybe I'm just not pretty today, because you know they would rarely like compliment me. So it was kind of hard on my own confidence, because you know I was like, oh, maybe I'm just not, and that's so bad. Like, don't do that. Honestly, your partner's tripping if they don't tell you look good every fucking day. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like, I need to find that love within myself again. Like, no matter who I'm with, I need to know that I'm the at the end of the day, you have yourself for the rest of your life. You're not like, you're lucky if you find your person early on and y'all spend the rest of your lives together. But at the end of the day, all you got is yourself. And if you don't think you're the best looking guy or girl in the world, and so smart and beautiful and all of these amazing things about yourself, nobody else like is gonna remind you. I never got those affirmations from my partner. Like, they weren't the kind of person to be say uplifting words, like put uplifting words into the universe. And that took a toll on me as well, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you're around somebody so much that doesn't have the same outlook on life as you, or isn't very positive all the time, it takes a toll on you. It drains your energy sometimes, and you're just like, this is how we're looking though. I don't know if I'm liking it so far. I don't know if it looks very natural. Just gonna get up in here. It's not like necessarily their job to make you like, yes, they're your partner and they should always make you feel like the prettiest person in the world, but necessarily like your opinion matters the most at the end of the day. I'm trying to just use a brush and nothing else, but it's really hard for me. I just want everything to melt in my face, if that makes sense, and be skin. If you're not making yourself happy and validating your beauty and woo da woo, then it's really like, bro, what's the point even? Like, you don't think highly of yourself, so why would you attract somebody who thinks highly of you? Have your inner confidence and all of the love for yourself in the world, all of the respect for yourself in the world, because respect is another thing. I'm gonna just go in with my powder to contour the rest. Don't depend on nobody for nothing, girl. I hope most of my audience is women. That would be amazing. Like a sisterhood. I've always wanted like a community of girls who just uplift each other and is there for one another. I'm gonna do the other side, and hopefully my nose looks skinny. I think we're gonna move on to eyebrows, blush, and then conclude with a lip, because I think that is the most natural way to end this. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too much with the powder. We're not going for a mattifying look. I just did or used the powder up in this area and for my nose to contour it. Not sure if I did a good enough job. I don't know. Is it even in the middle? I don't know. And as soon as like I got out of this relationship, it's like I immediately gained confidence again. Because mind you, before I got into a relationship, I was pretty confident within myself. I had less anxiety and I don't know, I felt more like free. And then I got in a relationship and it was great. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't great moments. It was beautiful moments, but also like times where I was like, I'm gonna just use a little bit of pencil to line to fill in some bald spots. and of course clean it up with a Q-tip. But yeah, once I got out of my relationship, it's like I felt this freeing sensation. Yes, I'm still struggling and I'm still sad at times, and you know, I cry here and there, and it was a year of my time, so it's not just easy to bypass. I'm gonna just brush this to be more natural looking and clean it up with a Q-tip. Of course, you want to follow the cheekbone. So now let's go in with our brown lip liner in the shade Root for Me. Hey, she cute. This looks pretty natural to me. I didn't overline, or I tried not to. If I did, it went a little bit over. I'm trying to really keep the naturalness here. When we think of no makeup look, this is kind of what we're giving, you know what I mean? And I don't want to do too much color because I want to keep the naturalness of, you know. See how much that little bit did? Oh my gosh. If you want the most pigmented pink lip gloss in the world, NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Strawberry Cheesecake, girl, it's gonna get you right. And then I'm gonna just finish off with a little clear gloss. Okay, this concludes my natural everyday makeup look. This is the first look. I do like it. It is very natural. It is me. I do still see my skin base and how clear that is, so that's a plus for me. What are we thinking? With the slick back too. Ooh. Let me know if I should have done mascara or something on my eyes. I just really don't want to touch my eyes until I do my lashes this weekend, if I do. But this is the first look, so I will let you know by the end of the day if, you know, I felt confident, I guess, in my face. And we'll move on to the next makeup look tomorrow. Girl, I was feeling myself too much today. Like, I don't even think I was supposed to do this makeup look because I just couldn't stop looking at myself. Like, I loved it, obviously, as you can see. Like, look at the glow, girl. Look at that. It looks so seamless. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, I'm back from my day and my face looks like this. Glowing perfection goddess. But I was saying to myself, this is the best no makeup look I've ever done in my life. If you saw the clip earlier, I was inside a building and my skin was just glowing, and I'm like, bro, do people really see me like this? Like, do I look like this to other people, or is it just me? I will rate today's look a 7.6 out of 10. We'll see how tomorrow's looks and how I'm feeling by the end of the day, and we can come to a consensus of which one is the best. Yeah, I'm looking forward, and I love the way I look today. I'm sorry, I just had to say something. Like, did I look like this before? Like, I start questioning myself. I'm like, wait, I don't think I was glowing this much when I was in a relationship, or I don't think my makeup came out looking this good when I was in a relationship. I don't think my hair came out looking this good when I was in a relationship. Like, everything I just be questioning, and I'm like, wow. Hi. Hello, hi. It's the next day, and you know what that means. So, I'm sorry if you can hear my voice, how tired I am. I had a rough night. Nonetheless, the day goes on, right? We're gonna move on to our next look for today, or for this challenge. Now, my inspiration for a lot of my makeup looks comes from my Pinterest, and I will I'll put it in the description or whatever. The makeup looks that I've been looking at, or the one that I'm gonna do specifically today, is this dewy, gorgeous, fantastical, stunning look. How's you guys' day? What's been happening since I've been gone? You know, you should really consider subscribing, because over here it's just so relaxing. Don't you feel like you can listen to my voice all day? Like, even if it's just in the background playing on your TV. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to listen to me all day, every day? We should really consider being besties though. We have fun over here. It's good vibes, good energy. You know what I'm saying? For this look, she added a lot of highlight, and I don't know about y'all, but I don't like using highlight because it looks powdery for me instead of like what she looked. Maybe it's the kind of highlight I have. I try not to make it look unnatural looking. It needs to look like my brow. Let me know if I did a good job. Do they look like sisters? I know they're not supposed to look like twins, but so boom. You just want to make it look really cohesive. My whole entire goal with this challenge is to really find my look that's for my face, like I mentioned earlier, because I've always struggled with knowing what makeup works for me, or like what, like how can I make my face look the best it could possibly look in the most natural way possible. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I don't know if y'all had an era, but I had a eyebrow era where I used to fill in my entire brows with pencil and clean them up, and I thought that was the best thing that I've ever done. It was the worst thing I ever done, obviously. It was really bad. My whole brow was just dark, and I thought, like, I just thought it was so cute. Like, it's literally it's something I want to forget and push to the furthest back of my head that I can. If they look too dark, let me know. Sometimes I have eyebrow blindness, so please feel free to let me know. I think we're gonna move on though to correcting. In this specifically, she only used concealer, so I can't even use my foundation, bro. Girl, we already off to a rough start, because the way I applied this concealer, too much. I'm gonna blend all of this and come back. I'm gonna go in with my brighter concealer for the brighter parts of my face, and then blend that out. Yeah, like right up in here. And then I already have a natural glow, so I don't really feel like I gotta do too much. Maybe a little under my brow bone, up under here. I think that's where she did hers as well. I think for the area she did or used highlight, I'm gonna use, I don't want to put it on my nose, but I will for the sake of the challenge. Also up in here. I think that's good. So now we're gonna blend this. My brows look a lot crispier. Not sure if I'm vibing with it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see by the end of the day, because you know, when the day passes, that's when you really know if you like your makeup. Instead of the pink blush that I did yesterday, I'm gonna try something different, and I'm gonna use this, which is what I used to use for my blush. It shows up really bright. And then I'm gonna just spritz my finger a little bit, prime it, and then I just go in and dab. Yeah, I put too much. Oh, it's okay, we're gonna figure it out. This is definitely fixable. Yeah, this is how we're looking. I know it's not the best right now, but we're gonna fix it. Up in here is way too much. Okay, let's move on to blush. Blush powder. Of course, my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Hazelnut. It's always the powder that I use. Look how seamless. I still have my glow, but I also have this softness that just lays right there. And I think that really, yes, that took it up a notch. I do feel like today I look like I have on more makeup than I did yesterday. And I don't know, it's still pretty natural looking, but I just think, I don't know, I can definitely tell, like with the brows, it might be a little bit too much for me. Are y'all liking yesterday's look so far? Wait, whoa. I can't tell. Are y'all liking yesterday's look so far or today's look so far? Let me know. I think, is that good enough? How did it come out like that? Hopefully there's no spots on my face. Okay, I'm gonna go for a more brown look or nude look on the lip. I know she went pink. I don't know, should I go pink too? I don't know. And this is what I'm going in with. I got this from, girl, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was from the dollar store, but I don't even know. It's this lip plumper, and it's not even spicy anymore. It's just the color that I like. So trust me, it's not, if it was a lip plumper, I would not be putting this on my face this early this morning. I'ma be up in the club, doing whatever I like. I'ma be popping that bubbly. I'm about to finish my hair so that y'all can see the complete look for today. Yay! It looks really good. I don't know if on camera it looks good to y'all, but it's looking cunty to me. Let me go finish my hair and I will show you the complete look. Ooh, who's that girl? La 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 la. She's that girl. Don't I look so pretty? That's how the hair came out, of course. Lately, my slick backs have been slick backing, and I'm not mad at it. Yes. I love the way I look. Ladies, let me tell you something. I'm always like, let me tell you something before I go into a rant. Genuinely, self-love is the best love. Self-love is not... Ooh, I almost dropped the camera. Self-love is a type of love no one can give you. And it's a feeling that you can't get anywhere else. So just fall in love with yourself. I know, you know, it doesn't come easy for some people. Try working on your words of affirmation every day that you wake up. Look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful, I am gorgeous, I am striking, eye-catching. Everybody who crosses my path thinks I'm gorgeous. My energy is attracting. I am attracting. My brain just keeps getting wiser and wiser. Tell yourself these things, and I guarantee you're gonna start to believe them. And they're gonna also come true, because the power of the tongue don't play, and the universe hears everything. It's actually crazy how those things work, because I will tell myself, like, it's just like words of affirmation that I'll say to myself, and I'll eventually end up believing it. One thing that I didn't do in my relationship that much was words of affirmation. And now that I'm doing it more, and I'm seeing I'm really telling a difference, I feel more lightweight a lot of times, less anxious. Trust me, I still get anxious, okay? I have anxiety, if you don't know. Like, girl, bad. Sometimes it gets bad sometimes. But I'm working on it, and I know that day by day, it's just gonna get better. You can't keep being so negative on yourself and so hard on yourself, because the world is hard enough. Let this be your sign to put a little extra effort into yourself today, and look in the mirror, stare in the mirror, and have a conversation with yourself. Tell yourself good things, because they're true. With that being said, I have a meeting to get on very, very soon, and yeah. Now that I'm looking at this look, it's not too bad. I will give it a 7. I really like yesterday's look. The lip for me is eating today, though. I'll let you know how I'm feeling at the end of the day about it. Again, what's up, YouTube? We're back from the day. I think that I like yesterday's look better, I'm not gonna lie. Today I felt very powdery. I do think that this look is just not for me. I know you're looking and you're probably like, girl, you look like yesterday, like nothing changed. But trust me, I notice everything. I notice everything in my makeup, okay? Like, even if somebody else did it for me and I didn't know what they were using, I would notice because I feel it. My eyes, they're very watery today, or like sensitive. I'm like, too much with my eyes is just, no. I feel like I added the concealer, I did the bright concealer, I did the powder. Maybe that's just too much for my eyes. Like, I'm literally struggling to keep them open. I don't know if it was me, but I feel like I didn't do the best job blending, because why can I see some spots? And then it's like this, I'm noticing, is overly bright. And yeah, maybe I executed wrong, but I definitely would say that this is not the look for me. I don't see myself doing this every day and feeling confident in it. Yesterday's look is by far my favorite. I'm excited to see what we come up with tomorrow. Hopefully by the end of this challenge, I will know what I want to do with my face every day. I just don't want to do a lot of makeup. Like, the goal is not to cake up and look like a completely different person. No, the goal is to look like me, but in an amplified way. It just feels like it's too much. And then my brows, I'm too tired to turn that heater off. My brows feel really overly cakey. Like, they look like they're made up. You know what I mean? I don't like when they look too fake. That's the word. When they look too fake, then it's like automatically, yes, you have on makeup. I don't want to give, oh yes, she has on makeup. Just a little sprinkle of this and sprinkle of that and keep it pushing. Hopefully tomorrow we get better than this. At first I was like, okay, cute, cool. But now I'm like, The blush, the color came up good, but I think it's blocking my pores. Like, it's not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Tomorrow's a new day. Hey, welcome to the last and final day of trying to find my makeup look for me. Today we're going very simple, very light. I'm on my period and I don't want to do too much. Imagine this be the day that I like the most. I'm just saying. We're just gonna brush the brows. We're not gonna add anything to them today. And now we're just gonna color correct a little bit. I should probably check on my water for my tea. Like, the texture on my cheeks, I hate that for me. Like, why do I have to have texture on my cheeks? Am I not exfoliating enough? Hold on, y'all. I'm just making my tea real quick. Taste that hoe. Delicioso. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. I'm back for real this time, and we're gonna finish. I feel like I didn't blend it pretty well. Hopefully I did. Maybe. I don't know. We're moving on to concealer. Feeling pretty careless today. I think that's good. Now we're gonna blend. So I got a question. Do you want to have a slumber party in my basement? Do I? Heartbeat like an 808 drum. Yeah, we're not using this. It fell on the floor. I gotta wash her. I put too much of this, I think. Why it look like I'm doing too much? I said I'm not gonna do too much, and I do too much. I think it's just the way I portion my concealer. I have to do better. For the blush today, I think we should do my sweet cheeks. I've hit the palette, so that's how you know this junk good. I'm gonna take this off. Hopefully my edges are done marinating. Ooh, why it look like that? It genuinely looks freaking crazy. Does that look crazy on camera? And then you can see the line right here. Why is that there? I don't know if I'm gonna like this look, y'all. I feel like I look a little slow. So now we're going in with our powder. I have 5 minutes, y'all. We need to hurry up. Off the back, I already don't like it. We're gonna add mascara to distract. It's Maybelline. I got it from Marshall's, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then I think I'm gonna just put on some gloss. Here's the final look. I have to go right now. I'm so like running behind schedule, and I will update you guys whenever, but hopefully it looks better than what I'm thinking it looks like. So this is how it looked outside in the lighting. I wasn't a fan at all. And then this was the elevator lighting. Woo! What a day, what a day, what a day. Ignore her. Let me just scoot over so you don't see that. Today, I like my hair a lot. My hair is getting long. Anyway, we're here to talk about my makeup look. And I'm gonna be honest when I say I'm not feeling it today. This was not the look. Why can I so visually like see the mistakes? You know, the powder and like the blush is blinding me. I tried to take videos of it while I was out and get different lighting so that you could really see it. This completely wiped off. I wiped that off, so I'm just like two-toned right now. I'm gonna have to rate this a 4 out of 10. Overall, the makeup looks, my favorite makeup look that I've done this week is the first one. It melted right into my skin. It didn't feel too heavy on my face. I really appreciate when makeup stays on the whole day, and not only stays on but looks the same at the end of the day. And if it didn't look the same, it looked even better at the end of the day. And I don't know how. I do walk in the cold a lot, like to class and everything, so that could be why, like the cold hitting my face and everything. But I love that look compared to like every other thing I've done. Like I mentioned before, I get a lot of my inspo from Pinterest. Feel free to follow me on there if you want to see some of the makeup looks I have saved. The whole purpose today was to find what fits me, like what makes my features more visible and stronger. Like I love my eye shape. How can I make that better? It's just like things like that, like tweaking or like adding on to emphasize, like my brow shape, filling in any bald spots so you can see the full shape, you know, like things like that is what I'm trying to sprinkle in my everyday look. Like I don't want to look like Mickey Mouse like right now. This look is horrible if you ask me. It was moments the other day where I feel like it did look kind of better, but rarely. I really tried to be confident in this look, but I don't think this is for me. We're gonna lean more towards the first look for my everyday look. Hopefully you guys can agree as well. I feel like I visually looked happier with that look, and I felt more confident, and that's like the key for everyday looks with me. Like if I don't feel confident in what I'm wearing, then what's the point? Thank you for coming along with me today. I know I was a little lackluster with my words. I've been all over the place lately, so please forgive me for that. Listen, one thing I can say about this week is my hair has been giving. Okay? Giving. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you're new, you should probably subscribe because, you know, you never know what you're gonna get over here. Honestly, I'm a woman of surprises, and my life can be kind of chaotic at times my brain can be kind of chaotic. I love making videos. I have so much fun doing them, and I'm so excited to see where this journey of exploring like my resolutions and everything, or tackling my resolutions, takes me. And I'm excited to just film it. I'll see you all next video.